Title: At the family party, I found my daughter's head shaved. My wife's sister laughed. It's just a joke. I slapped her and walked out. Behind me, my wife's mother cursed, useless and bastard husband. The first thing I saw was my daughter's head, bare, smooth. And the laughter. It cut sharper than the scissors that had done this. My wife's sister laughed, a high, cruel sound. "It's just a joke," she said. I felt my fist move before I even registered her words. The slap echoed, hard, clean. I didn't wait for her reaction. I walked out. Behind me, her mother cursed me, her voice thick with venom. Useless, bastard husband. I left the house. The night swallowed me whole. But my mind? Sharp, precise, calculating. Rage burned, yes, but it was cold, focused. I remembered how it all began. My wife's sister had been like a second daughter to me once, laughing at my terrible jokes, helping decorate for birthdays, kneeling beside my daughter as if she were family. I had trusted her with everything, my home, my child, my life. And my wife's mother? I had endured her sharp tongue for years because I loved her daughter. I thought I was part of the family. Foolish. Signs had been there. The whispers, the stolen glances, the subtle manipulation that always left my wife unsettled. But nothing prepared me for the betrayal in my daughter's hair. That one act, so public, so humiliating, crystallized everything. I didn't act immediately. That was the mistake most men make. They act in anger, and it always leaves them weaker. I watched. I listened. Every interaction they had, every secret they thought hidden, I cataloged. I knew her friends, her habits, her debts. I learned her online trails, her legal weaknesses, her lies. Every smile she flashed in front of others became a mark on her record. Every boast, every cruel joke she thought trivial, I stored. I built a map of their lives. I traced the money, the allies, the reputations. One by one, I set the pieces in motion. A few subtle words here, an anonymous tip there, a rumor that spread like wildfire. By the time she realized, doors were closed. Friends whispered behind her back. Opportunities vanished. She felt it, but didn't understand why. I collected photographs, texts, recordings, the kind that left no doubt. Every cruel word, every malicious action against my family, documented and undeniable. The weight of truth was heavy, but I waited, always waited. Timing is everything. I confronted the legal and financial corners of her world quietly, without her noticing. Accounts frozen, contracts voided, favors withdrawn. The sister who laughed at my child suddenly had no one to laugh with, no path forward. Then came the morning. I hadn't expected her mother to appear, but there she was, eyes red, voice trembling, on her knees in my doorway. "Please, give her a way to live," she begged. The irony was almost poetic. The same woman who had cursed me hours before now pleaded for her daughter's survival. I looked at her, saw every lie, every manipulation, every cruel laugh flash in my mind. Then I spoke, quietly, calmly. There's only one way. And I told her exactly what she had to do. To confess, publicly, fully, and face the consequences herself. No lawyers, no escapes. She would have to swallow the bitter taste of her own creation, just as my daughter had. It was devastating to watch her squirm, but it was necessary. Justice isn't pretty. It isn't painless, but it is precise. And I made sure it was done in full view of the people who mattered, those who had witnessed the initial betrayal, those whose opinions and admiration she craved. Weeks later, after her confession, after the whispers and the pitying glances and the public shame, I saw my daughter. She still had scars, invisible and visible, but her smile was hers again, real, pure, untouched by the venom that had tried to claim her. And my wife? She cried when she hugged me, relief and gratitude in equal measure. As for them, they survived, but only just. Every privilege, every comfort, every laugh they once wielded like a weapon was gone. And they knew who had orchestrated it. I walked away then, silent, cold, certain. I did not gloat, I did not relish. I had done what needed to be done. My daughter was safe, my family intact, and the lesson carved deep into the hearts of those who had underestimated me. In the end, betrayal is a test, and I passed it, quietly, ruthlessly, brilliantly. I didn't need applause. I didn't need recognition. All I needed was the knowledge that the balance had been restored, that the venom had been met with the poison it deserved, and that, in the stillness of the night, I could finally breathe again. The last laugh? Mine. Silent, devastating, and final.